Craco is a small town in Italy with only 599 people living there. It is located in the province of Matera in Basilicata. In 1963, the town experienced a landslide that affected the historic center and caused people to leave. Because of this, the town became almost abandoned and became known as a ghost town in the early 1980s. However, this unique feature has made it popular among tourists and filmmakers who use it as a location for their films. The old town of Craco sits in a hilly stretch before the Lucanian Apennines, at around 390 meters above sea level. It's located midway between the mountains and the ocean, in the province's central western area. The earliest signs of Craco's existence are 8th century BC tombs. Like nearby towns, it's likely that Craco provided refuge for the Greek settlers of Metaponto when they migrated to the hilly terrain, possibly to evade the malaria outbreak happening in the plains. In the 10th century, Italian Byzantine monks promoted agricultural progress, prompting urbanization in the vicinity. The city's name was first recorded in 1060 when it fell under the authority of Archbishop Arnaldo of Tricarico. The ancient structures of the village date back to the era from 1154 to 1168, with houses perched around a square tower that dominates the town center. Craco was an important strategic military center during the reign of Frederick II of Swabia. The tower dominates the valley of two parallel flowing rivers, the Cavone and the Agri, which is a crucial route for those attempting to penetrate the interior. In the 1960s, a landslide occurred, which caused the historic center to become a ghost town. Some of them relocated downstream to an area called Craco Peschiera, which is where the municipal headquarters moved as well. Almost 2,000 inhabitants lived there at that time. The landslide caused the population to leave their homes. It seems that infrastructure, sewers, and water networks serving the town caused the landslide. These works made the inhabitants abandon their traditional way of intercepting and accumulating rainwater in the area of Matera. The situation was made worse in 1972 when a flood occurred, preventing any repopulation of the historic center. After the 1980 earthquake, Old Craco was completely left behind. To evaluate any telluric movements, given the area's large seismic risk, and above all to notify other movements of the landslide, some sensors were positioned. To date, they have highlighted that the center is in conditions of apparent stability. Craco remained intact, turning into a ghost town. In 2010, the village entered the list of monuments to be safeguarded drawn up by the World Monuments Fund. The municipality, in the implementation of a recovery plan for the village, has established, since the spring of 2011, a guided tour route along a secured itinerary that allows you to travel along the main street of the town until you reach the one that remains of the old main square, which collapsed following the landslide. In December 2012, a new itinerary was inaugurated, which allows you to enter the core of the ghost town.